Hey, how are you? Beer Man and Plant Man here. I want to have a discussion with you about buying material in bulk by the volume, such as a cubic yard, or by the weight as a ton, okay? So right here we have Delaware River Stone. This is 1 to 3 inch. Delaware River Stone actually comes from the bottom of the Delaware River. If you've ever gone tubing up from New Hope or somewhere like that where the river is very clear, then you'll see it all at the bottom of the river, which is really cool. This is very dirty. So this is what got me thinking, if you bought this material by the weight, such as a ton, and they weighed you when you went in and they weighed you when you went out, and you said, I want it, you know, around 3 tons, and they load you up. Well, you got a lot of soil in here, and soil costs about 1/3 the cost a ton than Riverstone does. So, not to mention it's very dirty. You got to rinse this off like crazy once you put it in. So if you bought this by the cubic yard, still got some soil, but it's not so bad, and I'm going to explain to you why. So when you're figuring out your area to put material down, Delaware or this Riverstone is great as an alternative ground cover to mulch. It costs a bit more to install, but you don't have to do it every year to replenish it and get it looking fresh. There's great color. This is very dirty. You'll see when it's cleaned up. So if you're thinking through the material that you need for a project by volume, you're going to do your area, which is your length times width times your depth. That gives you cubic feet, okay? So for this material, if you had a 10 by 10 area, that would be 100 square feet. Then you need your depth. Say you're going to put it down 3 inches. You would times 100 times, multiply times 0.25. 3 inches is 1/4 of a foot. So that would give you your cubic feet. That's volume. There's 27 cubic feet in a yard. 1 yard is 3 feet. 3 times 3 times 3, length times width times depth, comes out to 27 cubic feet, okay? So if you had 100 square feet, 10 by 10, and want to go 3 inches deep, it will come out 100 times 0.25 comes up with 25. So that's about 1 yard of material, okay, for 27 cubic feet. 1 ton of stone or a material like that often is believed to weigh 1.5 tons. 1 cubic yard weighs 1.5 tons of stone, okay? So if you're buying this by the weight and you did your math, you needed, let's just say a different project, you needed 3 cubic yards. And you went to a supplier that sells it by the ton and you said, hey, I need 3 yards. A lot of times that's interchangeable lingo with 3 tons, whatever they sell it. Well, if you truly needed 3 cubic yards, then you would need 4.5 tons based on 1 cubic yard being 1.5 tons. Okay? So just something to keep in mind. It's really a good idea to ask your supplier how they sell it. You can tell them your dimensions and they'll help you figure out what you need. There's calculators online. It's not too hard to find out. A lot of times the harder thing to find is someone to put the stones down. So we got the kids out here working, putting it in wagons, moving it all around, but you see no one's around right now because they probably gave up. So buying material in bulk is great. You can save a lot of money. If you were to buy all this material in bags, man, it would be a lot of bags. And it would take a lot of time to pick them up at the store, put them in your truck or trailer, unload them. You know, it's cleaner, but it's going to cost a lot more and put your back through more pain. All right? Just a discussion on weight versus volume. Have a good one.